Actually, okay, good. Being captured by the capture software. Once again, like everybody has their own little spinny loading thing, and I appreciate that there's a craft to like keeping those original, except for the occasional like indie games, just like whatever. I'll just use the spinning dots that like come built into Unreal Engine. But most people put the effort in. Anyway, uh, this is a game called I Am Fish. Interesting. I guess I'll use the normal controls, but like a game letting you use a controller to explicitly make it harder is an interesting option. Okay. I feel like this gives some indication as to the sort of game this will be. I was frankly expecting something like that I Am Bread game of just flopping around with terrible controls, but apparently not. Or at least they're optional. A lot of loading here, though. Anyway, hope everyone has had a good week, or good 3 days, or good however long it's been since you watched one of these streams prior to this one. If you've never watched a stream prior to this one, then I hope you have had a good life up to this point. Which actually sounds rather threatening, when I put it that way. But you know, it's still there. Loading, loading, loading. I feel like that many backflips is unhealthy for a goldfish. Also, being in a goldfish bowl is unhealthy for a goldfish. Like they're supposed to get huge, and they wind up like all shrunken because they're in this tiny little space. So don't do that. Like if you're gonna get goldfish, like put them in a pond. And if you don't have a pond, don't get goldfish. Or at least get a real big tank. Fish are kind of weird as pets in general, honestly. Now that I think about it, it's like here are creatures that live in a different environment than I do. I will look at them. I will spend kind of a lot of money to make sure that the environmental conditions they prefer are probably there. You know, probably screwed up disastrously. In return, I'll receive no affection whatsoever because that's just not kind of how fish roll. It's totally how cats roll, but then if you have cats and fish at the same time, that's also a recipe for disaster. Okay, the loading thing has stopped spinning. Probably a good sign. Or a very bad sign. One of the two. Okay, here we go.
All right there, Bob. How's it going?
Huh? Oh, Bob. Yeah. Yeah. Good, thanks. Hey? Oh,
Okay, I think I established this wasn't
sausage roll.
I Am Bread.
Had some of my specialty bread. Made fresh this morning.
No. Just a sausage roll, thanks.
Oh, I insist. It's on the house.
Okay, sure. Whatever.
Oh, I'd love some of that specialty bread.
Sorry we're all out.
It's a weird
Is this
intro.
the other life?
Like first it says something to a fish, and second of all, like, why is there moving bread in anything?
I have a treat for you all. Enjoy. Wow, you all really like that bread, eh? Well, this is the last of it, so you all
I don't
better
think you should
enjoy.
feed bread to fish, generally speaking. Okay. This is one of those. This is a problem with a lot of like swimming mechanics is like not really having a sense of like depth well enough to tell, is that like ahead of me or is it above me? And this intro is still just kind of going like this, huh? Also, I'm pretty sure this is a mix of like saltwater and freshwater fish here. Very long intro and kind of bad at establishing a premise, really. Also, these are very long loads for what's actually loading. Yeah, now you're calling attention to it. I don't think, even if it weren't for the fact that like they want very, very different conditions, that doesn't look like a selection of fish that would probably like get along well in the same tank. Just saying. So I guess now we demonstrate why like a totally spherical fish tank is a bad idea. Is this series going to be like a Super Monkey Ball clone? So I wasn't really expecting that. Can I jump or anything? Okay. Feels kind of on rails. I feel like there's an achievement for knocking all of these over. And I feel like there's no actual other reason to do so. Well. Yeah, something like that. It's a good sun through the glass effect, I'll give it that. I'm guessing I want to avoid any sort of like really strong impacts. And those are very generous pickup ranges.
I haven't gone for petrol in days. What if another one blows up?
Monarchy Council said it was a freak accident. It was the middle of the night when no one was there. Wasn't something to get lighting a cigarette.
That's worse though, isn't it? That means nobody blew up a petrol station. Just lit on fire.
This is a very British game, clearly. So yeah, high momentum is kind of a thing. There's a lot of being kind of stuck in rails, clearly. Yeah, so like in real life this fish is already dead. Like, not to be too morbid about it, but like, oh, and also possibly in the game, because that's probably a big drop. Yeah. Oh no. Grim. Yes, that's the premise, is doing the Super Monkey Ball thing and like avoid any sort of like major drops, apparently. And also, instead of the nice intuitive like tilting the arena, we oh, how'd I get so far before I started having an issue, and now it's like this. I guess I have to be a little bit more careful, and also like how am I actually causing this bull to move though? Like, yeah, I remember my little nose in the front of it, but like I don't feel like a goldfish has the mass for that to really have a noticeable effect. parts is like practically auto scrollers. But again, like the lighting effect, very good. Hello. 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 Just make sure the path forward is. Yeah, those. I guess pick it up already. Like the incredibly generous range on where that's grabbed from, which is good because like precision movement is not the same thing. That worked. Okay. And now it's Frogger. Okay. Well, I feel like I didn't really have any control over that particular encounter. It's like stopping takes me a while, and those cars are like cars, and this is already like just dumping in the road with like a lot of momentum. So like that feels pretty RNG. Yeah, just trying to like stop moving to the left there. Takes a bit. And there's apparently an invisible wall there. Or a slight incline. So, guess I have to do this. Not feel like a 5-star performance.
We should take it home. We'll hide it in the loft so Mum and Dad don't find out.
I kind of feel like I see the shape of this game overall. It does seem very like well produced, but like, and also like realizing that it's doing this Monkey Ball thing, like the alternate triggers to control fin flaps option really seems just like probably miserable. Like, yeah, somebody like really like, you know, took some care to make this look very nice and like Pixar-y. The gameplay's kind of whatever. I'm curious if this level is going to have anything like really new and noteworthy going on. Or just like steeper, more annoying slopes. Is that water or is that like a tarp? How much is that? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of grim. Like, I guess there are situations where you can probably get to safety in that like little flopping around phase, but like it doesn't feel like that would be the norm. And it's just this like here, suffer in your final moments in the gameplay, which, you know. Also, like, again, goldfish, like, they don't have a lot of mass to them. How did I move a ladder? Soundtrack's nice, I guess? Oh. That felt unfair. Yeah, just bounce around the broken glass for a little bit. Before giving in. To a horrible death by asphyxiation. So like that doesn't look like it just ends on the left, but apparently it does. Hopefully this is... Okay. So I'm not going to be, like, just bull bound the entire game. That's something. Yeah, like, nice... You know, like... Yeah, that reflection off the water on the side of the pool, that's, like, really good lighting-wise. Like, I will give this that. But also, now what? It certainly has the feel of, like... just being stuck. I can leap out of here, I'm sure, but, like, to what end? Aha. Can't act out in the other world, right? And it's all, like, rusty metal? I mean, kinda. Delicious sewer treatment bread. And, okay. Nice syringe. Cool, cool. Do you think that, like, plastic cups are additional bread, but apparently not. So yeah, like, not a big fan of the gameplay. Graphically, it's very good. It does feel like it's going for kind of a Finding Nemo thing that's like pretty on the nose. but then like loses the kid friendlies with the horrible death, where you just like flop around helplessly. Okay, that is not an exit then? Okay. It's an unfightable current, and pretty sure I can't jump that. I'm also pretty sure I don't have to dodge the syringes, but like, it's a weird position to be in that I'm even asking that. Okay, it's just too shallow to like get the height. Oh. Got it. Okay. Or is it? The physics of the current here are weird. So like halfway across. Just ignore the syringe poking in the back, it's fine. This is one of those where it's like, am I doing this wrong? Or, okay, no, okay. Just weirdly difficult jump. So now I have to wonder, are we going to go back to the like Super Monkey Ball thing? Because that felt like, you know, they put a lot of work into that aspect of the game. But like, not sure how we get back to point A from point B. It kind of feels like once you are the sewer fish, you are just forever the sewer fish, you know? Okay. Oh, well. Well, I guess that could happen, sure. That's okay.
Huh?
That is the correct response to the situation. Like, this is a very specific container to have just been there.
My bucket!
This is not a bucket. This is like a bin.
Come back!
So this is like mop water then, with like bleach in it?
What's in there?
That's what I'm asking. Also, am I like actually being pursued? Yes, I am. Okay.
What are you?
I'm being very gradually pursued.
Fish?
Oh, well, I'm dead. Morlow's never turn around. Or else Greg will kick over your...
My bucket!
Yeah, we'll call it a bucket, sure. And then you're just dead.
My bucket!
Like, again, like, Finding Nemo works because it's like this happy little kid's adventure where it's gonna work out fine for everyone. But, like, this is a video game, I'm going to die a lot. And, like, I know it's a bit morbid to like, just have asphyxiating fish flopping around on the floor.
What?
Like, you can lean into it and, like, go all, like, haha, dead fish, but, like, we're not doing that.
What are you?
So it's always being, like, a little too realistic to be amusing.
make me run!
but also like, oh, well, that again, like this feels like a game where you know, like,
Please!
death is never gonna feel like it was your fault. Like the whole point of this section, right, is I have to maintain my momentum. Because if I go too slowly, then this loser will catch up with me and get his thing back and kick me out of it, literally. But if I have too much momentum, I have no real control at all. And there isn't really a sweet spot between the two. Like, yeah, here I'm just wiping out these rocks because, like, there's a slight slope, and, like, now I'm just stopped. And going to die
There's a
again.
fish in my bucket.
And the eye's, like, slowly closing, too. It's, like, really morbid.
Hey!
Also, is there any sort of, like, alternate path I can take? Like, if I just stick on the sidewalk here? It's gonna, like, swivel up to me to do anything better, right?
What is...
Crashing down.
Is that...
Get murdered again?
Is that
Yep,
a
yep.
fish?
Like, again, it seems to try and go for like a really cute thing, which isn't a cute situation. It's like,
My bucket!
if you were playing up like the tension and horror of it,
Please!
I feel like it would work better. It's just, oh, isn't it cute how the fish is dead now? Like,
What's in there?
it's like the placement of these little rocks is kind of cruel too. Like you can kind of slalom through, but like I was holding left the entire time just now.
What's in there? What? Fish?
Almost had it too. Yeah, I'm like,
Please!
is there some option that I'm missing where it has some kind of like e-brake?
Please!
I think it's just like WASD and Prey.
My bucket!
Like here, I'm inclined to like go left, but I can't.
Come back! What is...
Feels better than most attempts have been. Now this is just like incredibly steep slope and like I'm just
Don't make me run!
okay, okay. Okay. I don't know, like this isn't bad, but like why is this like it is, you know? Like you could go for like the tone of an Echo the Dolphin game where it's like, no, it's actually like horrible to have to worry about asphyxiating constantly. You could be actually cute with no chance of death. But again, too, like the gameplay is mostly just we are going to give you too much momentum for you to really counter. And then, like, maybe you'll randomly look into surviving. Well, again, I just point out, like, really good lighting. And this lizard's just standing there.
My poor bucket.
Was it dead? It's just knocked over, dude. Like, you're gonna be fine. I guess besides whatever, like, weird, horrible fish diseases. Like, you're using their janitorial work, right? Like, I'm sure you're gonna just, like, bleach it out and it'll be fine. Again with the syringes, too, like, why does it look so kid-friendly if you're gonna, like, go there? Yeah, the light rays going through, very, very nice. It's got that good sort of murky quality going on. This actually feels like a little like someone's demo reel for like doing like serious, 3D animation professionally. I think it actually works better as that than it does as a game. Like, yeah, do I get into this fountain somehow? Ah. Sure. Sure. Also, like, it's a sunny day. Why is this gutter just, like, full of water? With no flow to it at all. Okay, that doesn't stop being funny, honestly. Wait. Hello? You want to change this level? I'll just watch. So, like, you want to make out or something? Eat each other? Why is the music so excited to be in this room in particular? Also, foreshadowing of Cat. So I guess the real idea behind the other fish in here is just like we're going to have random pressure to go in different directions they have to deal with. But, you know, doesn't really seem to affect things that much, honestly. Oh, well now I've condemned another to death. Oh, checking the other fish is also like slowly having eyes closed. I don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive viewers with expensive tastes who throw subs around like they're going out of style. That's the point where I should be, like, you know, killing spammers that show up, but, like, effort. Again, like, there's just so much momentum to fight in this, but like, it doesn't feel good because like, it's unclear how I'm exerting any force on this myself. Like when you have like a little like hamster in a ball thing, you can just like, okay, yeah, my legs are going this fast, I'm gonna be like affecting the spin by that much. Sure. Time to get killed by oncoming traffic again. Oh god, the bus swerved. Is this partially cracked? Interesting. A camera could be like at all useful. Like here, like what control do I have over my fate at this point, honestly? Expected, I suppose. Enjoy your new life in hell, other fish. Okay, so I'm supposed to actually like map that out, or just keep trying to get lucky. It's just a bit disorienting. Freedom. Horrible, horrible freedom.
I'm just in head rush for the day. Great man, I don't see the wild on Ridge. I live over in Yellington. I've been meaning to go to Yellington.
Well, let's use that different physics at least. That's something.
Oh, yeah, there's this new fruit thing.
Oh yeah, I saw Doris eating one the other day. It has this huge stone inside it. It'll never catch on. Talk about choking hazard.
Different, more frustrating physics at that. Seriously, can I turn this? Oh, I guess I can. Okay. Yeah, we're clearly going for like the incredibly contrived coincidences to switch up the gameplay.
Way up onto the moors. Hard to believe it ruins our paths in the channel.
This part's like kind of fun, like having to go to the corners to steer it. Feels like more of a thing than being in the perfectly spherical tank and just like hope you don't have too much momentum to do anything. That's more momentum. That's probably bad, actually. Yeah. How far back is that going to send me, I suppose? Like when I first got into that jar? Oh. Well, screw you too. That is some very ungenerous checkpointing.
I'm just in Pepperash for the day. Great weather to come see the Wild Up Ridge. I live over in Yellington.
I've been meaning to go to Yellington Market for ages. I hear there's this new Avo fruit thing.
Oh yeah, I saw Doris eating one the other day. It has this huge stone inside it. It'll never catch on. Talk about choking hazard.
Being kicked is good. I mean, it's not, but you know what I mean. It is. I mean, that it is a concern. Like, camera, you're not helping. What are you? No, you're not helping.
Our river goes way up onto the moors. Hard to believe it ruins our paths in the channel.
Also, it's such very British, like, incidental dialogue. I know I have to do some, like, precision. Turns on here, I see. Like, trying to assess this overall, like, the gameplay does get better. Like, this is actually kind of interesting at this point. The first couple of us were not, frankly. But, like, yeah, we're getting, like, really weird with the physics. We're getting increasingly screw realism with the environmental design, which I appreciate. We basically started at screw realism when it comes to, like, okay, but why are you here? It's like I coincidentally fell into another jar. Oh. Unfair. Like, I keep saying that. It keeps being true, is like... There was no indication that was going to happen. He's going to have to, like, have been on the right part of the platform. Like, there's no quick reaction with that either. And, like, steering this is kind of more art than science in the first place. Like, yeah, I can change the angle if I get into the corner, but, like, I don't really control it by how much I change the angle. So sometimes it'll just, like, straight up spin in place, and sometimes it will, you know, start rolling. And the camera just kind of being a little excitable doesn't help. That. This wasn't the segment where it happened, I don't think. So what the hell is all this, like, infrastructure here under a bridge? Like... Okay, so here I'm better. Here I'm worse. Okay. I can collect this at least, right? Okay, that checkpoints me usually, I think. And those pipes look like the end of this section, and back to some auto-scrolling. Like, okay, well, like... What even happened there? How did it cut a square chunk out of this plank? That's not how anything works. You could have had like some kind of like actual, you know, like crack in that. So that it's A, realistic that it would break in that one specific spot, and B, like, there'd be a little forewarning. Okay, so now I think I get on this. Oh, that'll work out. Yeah, that basically works out. I think. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, there seems to be like conditions that are like partially cracked, which is like interesting, and now I'm dead. Well, let's watch those eyes. It's like gasp for air. That's been a lot. So I seem to have hit a checkpoint, and it's like slightly farther ahead than I was. I'm not going to complain about that. Camera, please. This is more time than I'd be spending on this one, but I figure like I should do like 3 levels to get a feel for it. And also, it's not the longest list of games tonight, so you know. Is that like an actual end of level there? See, it's confusing because it looks like I could just drop off from where I am right now and there'd be water down there, but actually looks straight down. No, there's a whole bunch of stuff. And that I'm sure is a trap. Back onto these, I'm sure going to be like randomly breaking wooden planks again. It has to be just a lot less happy than it was at the start of the game. This is also weird because, like, we're definitely trying to Finding Nemo it up, but like we didn't really establish that I have, like, you know, ocean friends who miss me and are looking for me. I was just like a pet store fish that was probably born in that little tank. Yeah, that worked out. Oh wait, was that like chapter 1 complete and I like play as the other fish with different physics? I have the power to murder humans. Okay, yeah. So now I can like pick between characters. That's cool. I guess. I guess they might have different gameplay. I guess I'm obligated to like check really quick. I'm not expecting different gameplay, but you know, to come this far and not double check would be irresponsible. I am not playing a whole level. This is fine. It's just I don't know who the audience is, because it's like very, very cutesy and kid friendly, but then also not at all. It's like there was that cat game that came out recently where it's like, oh, you're just like a cat in the city just doing cat stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Is there, like, are there enemies? Oh, yeah, there's, like, horrible, like, hordes of robots that will, like, rip you to shreds. Like, okay, like, no. Like, I don't know the degree to which that's true, but, like, I don't want those vibes mixed, thanks. Okay, I do have the space to bite, unless I'm just biting all the time. That's when I had space, okay. So there might be some actual, like, gameplay differences then. But yeah, don't quite care enough to check. So that was like, you know, competently made, but kind of frustrating, but yeah.